weeks break. I'm not giving the credit to the darn Jews. So now I call Chad, I'll send back. I say, Chad, I'm calling you for two reasons. Number one, I want my son back in the schedule. All he needed was a week's rest. Number two, where do I get some of this juice? Because it's all full of antioxidants. My son's not into the fruits and vegetables like I am. He's into McDonald's, cheeseburgers and stuff. So he says, well, Mike, Thursday when you come in, the parents of the kid that gave me the bottle, they're going to be teaching their kid 1 hour before you. So get here a little bit early, and I'm going to introduce you to this couple. I go over there, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to go, meet these people, buy some juice. So he introduces me to a couple named Steve and Gina married. Anybody ever heard that name? Come on to me? All right, you guys think I'm fired up? Yeah, I'm sorry. Are we going to blow you out here? Are we going to be good? All right, guys, this couple, I didn't know, it was Gina, the one who was there that day. I come over here, and now this lady is wild. I'm thinking, okay, that's the juice lady. I'm going to This lady comes out and jumps out of her seat. Chad had told her that I was interested, that I was going to, she was waiting for me with a bottle and some brochures and whatever. She pops out of her seat. Oh my God, how you doing? Mike, listen, I'm Chad's friend. Let me tell you, this is amazing. This party, people are drinking and feeling, sharing, they're making a lot of money. I started, I'm making $17,000 a week. This is crazy, this is changing my life. Remember, I'm thinking, whoa, I just want to buy some juice. What the heck is all the story about? She said, no, you don't understand. I don't sell juice. I said, okay, she just told me she makes $17,000 a week. Lady, you sell a lot of juice. That's the way it works. Look, I wouldn't sell this bottle for you if you gave me $1,000. I'm thinking, all right, so how can I get some of this miracle juice? I don't get it. Like, is there a trick to this? She says, look, this is the deal. People are selling this stuff for up to $90 a bottle. What's the most expensive you guys have heard people selling it for out here? Anybody? 45? In Florida, when this was first launched, people were buying it from somebody for 45, selling it for 55. Some people were buying it for 55, selling it for 65. The highest price we saw with this was a nurse in Miami selling it for $95 a bottle. So she says, Mike, people are selling this because they don't know what the heck they're doing, but they're ripping people off. What I'm going to show you is, number one, where you can buy this for wholesale. Number two, where you can drink it for free. Number three, how you can make some money doing it. I'm thinking, I just want to buy it. Like, can I just, She said, no. Look, this is what you're going to do. You promise to go? If you promise to go, I know Chad, I'm going to give you a couple of bottles for free. All you got to do is attend. I'm thinking, how much are they? What do they retail? She said, $45 a bottle. I'm thinking, how long is this meeting? 20 minutes. Oh, I tell you that's a lot, right? So, we're going to be quick. But I figured, $90 for 20 minutes of my time? Darn, that's like an attorney. I've never felt more important in my life. So I said, all right, what the heck, I'm going there. But then I remember, guys, she starts telling me a little bit of, you tell your friend that tells a friend, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, God, the day of the meeting shows up, I'm thinking, I know exactly what this is like. In the past, because my friends know, look, I'm not the kind of guy that I try things. I go in to get things done. I don't put my foot into things. My foot is the last thing in because I go head first into things whenever I go into anything. So my friends who know that my kind of ambition, they have climbed into my bag and they showed me something like this in the past in New York City that people swore, look, it looked just like this. It tastes so good. It tasted horrible. Mike, people are getting such great results. I didn't see anything. I bought cases and cases and cases for my mom because I'm no fool. If these things work, I'm all in. I told you, I've never done one because I've never seen results. Mike, you can make money. I've never seen anybody make a penny. I'm not going to say the name, no need. But it was something similar to that. And I figured, I know what's going to happen. The day of the meeting, I got to go, already committed. And I only went because of Chad Upson. So I go to this place, and I'm expecting everybody, like I've seen in the past, with a suit and tie. Guys, I had never owned a suit and tie. So I always feel out of place. The first thing I walk in there, I saw people dressed down. The energy was thrilling. That was kind of weird. Then people start talking about testimonies. Oh my God. Anybody get any miracle results from this? Clap your hands. Anything you feel like it's just miraculous? Back then, people used to get up, and this was not a 20-minute meeting. This was a 17-hour-and-a-half meeting long. You know why? The testimonies would be all of you people coming around, and nobody can just get up and say, oh my God, I drank this stuff, I had a knee pain, 3 days later, boom, gone, and sit down. They will get up and say the entire story. Or in 1972, we had no anti-lock brakes, seatbelts for another thing. This idiot comes crawling down the street just to say that the pain was gone. So I told my wife, this is like a Benny Hinn, whatever it's called. Testimonies were crazy. People were saying, oh my God, I got so much energy. Oh my God, this is amazing. Other people were saying, I'm sleeping like a baby. I can dream again. It's like 3D. I'm like, oh my God, they're not even getting their testimony together. Which is it? Is it the energy? Is it sleeping better? And you know what? Anybody say that this is giving you some energy? Right? Who says this is helping you sleep better? Clap your hands. I didn't get that. Anybody dreaming again?
Oh yeah.
Alright, let me tell you something. I'm dreaming in color. I always used to get off.
Black diamond dreams.
What?
Black diamond dreams.
Black diamond dreams. Ah, I like that. But people used to say, I always told my wife, oh my God, I had this dream. Oh my God. And my wife for years would tell me, I don't dream. I don't dream it. I say, you dream, you just don't remember. She starts drinking and stuff. She's dreaming vividly, 3D color. The only problem, I'm cheating on her and all this drinking. Stop drinking this stuff. You're not drinking anything. But anyway, people are talking about all these testimonies. Then they start talking about, I couldn't do this before P3260105. Look at me now. People are saying, I couldn't do this. And they were doing all these great things, bending up and down. I'm like, baby, again, I'm sarcastic and I'm a tough cookie to crack. I said, baby, at any minute, people are going to start walking out of wheelchairs. I'm not buying it. I'm going to do my 20 minutes and I'm out of here. Then they start talking about how much money they're making. I'm making $50 a week. I'm making $100 a week. I'll do $50,000 a week. And the funny thing was that the people that were making the most money were the most humble, they were the most caring, the most willing to help. And here's the thing, I told you everybody was stressed down. The ones making the most money, like Brig Hart, I seen him one time, with shorts and flip-flops. Hey guys, how are you, Brig Hart? You know, I made $100 million. I'm like, maybe he's broke. I know broke people, I'm broke. That guy's broke. He's not making this kind of money. My wife gets excited. Baby, oh my God, did you see that? Baby, and medical charge, did you see that lady with that problem? I said, yeah, do you believe her? Because anyone ever heard this thing before? I go home with my 2 free bottles, guys, to prove my wife wrong. Again, I'm no fool. I've always looked into these things, and I've always bought product, but I never put my name on the dotted line. I go home, and I start pouring this stuff to my dad, my stepdad. My real dad passed away when I was a year old. He's got every issue in the book. Pressure this, high levels of that, arthritic pains, apnea, he can't sleep, all these other pains, everything. I do this to prove her wrong. What happened? It backfired. Within 3 days or 2 weeks, the result that I saw in my father made my eyes get this big. I turned to my wife and I said,
we're gonna be rich, baby.
We're gonna be rich, baby. You know why? Because they told me, now mind the way it works is you gotta go out there and talk to people. I said, listen, you're gonna pay me to talk? Buddy, you gotta pay me to shut up. If you're gonna pay me to talk, I'm gonna get rich, guys. Like I told you, I went out there, but I became the butt of the joke. People are saying, hey, Mike, look, my knee hurts. Here, rub some of that miracle juice over here. Listen, if people are laughing at you, and they're running away from you like they were us, you get in the room, pew, there's some juice people. You're doing the right thing. You're on the right path. If people say, no, 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 you're on the right path. If you're not hearing no every day, you stop talking, you're never going to get to where we are. In this room, nobody has heard more no's than me. But you know what? Like I said in the beginning, I believed in this so much once I saw it. I believed in this company so much when I saw the people making the money. And I believed in myself so much that I said, that's the recipe for success right there. People who you know don't believe in you. Have you noticed that? Anybody noticed that? People who you don't know believe in you more than the ones who do. Because they don't know you, right? So I learned how to go out there and start talking to people, making friends, reading books. I dropped out of high school, so I don't like to read. But all these millionaires say, you gotta read how to win friends and influence people. You gotta read Think and Grow Rich. You gotta read, you gotta read, you gotta read. After about a year, I said, I gotta start reading some of these books because none of these guys went to college. They're all multimillionaires and telling us to read. Guys who dropped out of high school are telling you to read. Isn't that funny, right? So guys, all I can tell you is that I went back to Steve Merritt. This guy had hit $17,000 a week in a matter of 6 months. But listen, don't be fooled by that. This guy hit Black Diamond in 125 days. Don't be fooled by that. This guy had put 10 years of this industry, working in this kind of industry, in another company, and made zero money. But you know what he did attain? The skills that it takes to win in this business. The people skills and the leadership that it takes to win in this business. All this business is about is learning people. Look, I'm a high school dropout, but I got a PhD in people. After 4.5 years, they say that if you want to be a professional in anything, and guys, this is a profession, multi-level marketing, who Robert Kiyosaki says is the business of the 21st century. If you're not involved with one right now, say goodbye to financial freedom. But the thing is, you got to find a good company with a great product and great leadership. So I now started to attain the skills that he learned 10 years ago. So when he came over here, he knew exactly what to do, how to do it, and he got it done. Now, 4.5 years into it, I'm still not a professional. I'm still learning every single day. But I know one thing. There's a lot of negative, pessimistic people who are going to tell you that you can't do it simply because they don't want to do it or they don't believe they can do it. They're going to try to steal your dream because they don't have any dreams. All I can tell you is that if you're the sharpest person in your team, in your group of people or your group of friends, you need new friends. All right? If you're the sharpest person in your group, you need a new group. You need to run with people who have what you want. Stick to them because this business is about building a team of people that want what you want, a team of people that, a community of people that have the same mindset. They are all excited about something, they want more in life, and they're willing to get off their church to get out and do it. The two most common, excuses that I hear, oh, Mike, I have no money. I'm like, great, this is for you, because if you had money, you don't need to do this. Go home, go play golf. If you have no money, this is for you. But those same people, most of them, it's just an excuse. I don't have any money, I don't have any money. All right. We make so many sacrifices to get this done, because you can get this done with about $4.25 a day at a low end. And with that kind of money, people are drinking Starbucks, drinking soda. I want to do research, but they're drinking Coca-Cola, Red Bull, and all that other bull, right? But they don't have money for this. And those same people, every single Thursday, Friday, Saturday, boom, 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 boom. They're at a bar drinking a $50 margarita, $20 extra. You know why? Because for a whole night, they feel free. They get away from reality. I want to really, really do something for reality. And then the same people tell you another excuse, oh, you know, I don't have time. Okay, great. What are you going to do different? Because go to work tomorrow. And look, I used to sell cars for a company, Lexus. I started with Toyota, I went from Infiniti, then I went to Lexus. And I got out of that place, even though I was making good money. You know why? I didn't want to be that guy in the cubicle that had been there 25 years longer than me. Didn't know his wife, didn't know the kids, the persons, you guys already know the deal. That was not going to be me. I left that industry 12 years ago. I went out to the street, sell garbage, flip cars, selling clothes, whatever I could do. I go back, I left that 12 years ago. I went back recently, those same guys that have been there for 25 years are in the same cubicle. That's not life, guys, that's imprisonment. Did I say that right? Imprisonment? Okay. So I'm just telling you guys that this is a vehicle and this is a thing. It's going to happen with or without you, it's going to happen with or without us. The beauty is that you have leadership already in here, and this business is great because we succeed by helping other people succeed. We want it for you, but you got to want it worse. That's what it takes. If you really want it, all the pieces of this puzzle are put here. They're already laid out. And now it's up to us to put it together, and we're going to help you. But again, it takes you wanting it, and we're going to teach you because all of this is follow the leader. We're doing it, now you can do it. So guys, look. I went to Stephen Dieter Marriott. He told me, Michael, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go home, you're going to write a list of 50 people. Everyone you know. I went home and wrote my list within the same night. First things first, guys, you need to make a list of over 50 people that you know. And you say, I don't really know 50 people. Every one of you have more than 50 people in your cell phone. And you start with the people you know. I know they're not going to get in, but those are the people we're going to practice with. All right? So that when we meet some new people, we already have enough practice that it just flows naturally. All right? So 50 people, he said, I did my homework. He said, when you do that, you call me back. I called him the next day, all right, I got my list. What do I do now? He said, Mike, you're going to go and you're going to call everybody and get them over to your house. I'm like, okay, but I don't know what to say. What do I say? He said, good question. As soon as they start asking you questions, you're going to say, I don't have a lot of time, and you're going to get off the phone. But make it about life or death. Get people to your house, all right? That's the point. I'm like, ignorance of fire. This guy's making money, and he needs me to succeed in order to keep climbing. I said, okay, guys, if I was calling Mike, this was me 4.5 years ago when I didn't really know what the heck I was doing. My phone call went like this. Mike, hey Mike, how you doing, buddy? Look, this is Mike. Mike, this is Mike. Listen, how you doing, buddy? How's Kelly? Everybody good? The kids good? Listen, I have a question for you. What are you doing tomorrow, 7:30? Whatever it is, you gotta drop it. You gotta come to my house. Oh my God. Mike, what's going on? Listen, this is great, buddy. You need to come to my house so I can tell you, look, I don't have a lot of time, but you gotta come. Mike, what's going on? Look, Mike, I can't talk right now. They might be hearing me on the phone. Come to my house tomorrow, okay? And I would hang up, all right? And I'm like, that's one. I made 50 calls like that. Guess how many people came to my house? Nobody. You want to know how many friends you have? Have a tasting party. Right? Real quick. Guys, you know what worried me? I did that the second night, the third night, nobody showed up to my house. I said, oh my God, I'm telling people, like, for death, they might be hearing me. I could be tied up, gagged in my house, and no one will come and save me. You learn to know that you have no friends. So I went out there and started making some friends. And here's the thing, I look back, I wasn't qualifying them the right way. I wasn't telling them, look, I got something big. I'm going to do this with or without you. I have an opportunity. Are you looking for an opportunity? Do you consider yourself short? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? What do you got? Listen, I got something big. I thought about you because of this. I don't want you looking back at me and telling me, I can't believe you didn't share this. But Mike, what is it? Listen, if you want to know, I'm going to be with some of my partners here tomorrow. You want to miss out, you miss out, but don't tell me that I didn't share with you, all right? If you're interested in making some money, change your life, I'll see you tomorrow, 7:30. I didn't know how to do